I just lost a penny. Oh, hello. All right, today it's penny flip and stack day. We are going to need a piece of paper, 10 coins or pennies, 10 pennies or coins, I guess, and something to write with. So when you have your supplies, come on back, and we will get started. So this is a good activity. It works on a lot of your fine motor skills, which you need in order to pretty much do anything that you want, from opening your snacks to brushing your teeth to writing your name to doing your zippers and your buttons. So if you want to make this activity into a game, you can invite somebody from your family and they can set up their pennies and their circles and you guys can have a race. Or you can just sort of time yourself and see if you can get faster. So the first thing that I want us to start with is making our circles. And our circles we want to make about the same size as our coins. If you're able to, you can trace the coins. I only have one hand, so I can't hold my coin down. But if you wanted to, you could certainly trace them. And we're going to try to make 10, and we're going to try to work from left to right, which is the way that we read. So when we're making our circles, we want to make sure we start at the top. We start with the magic C, and we keep on going. Do not stop. It's a circle when you get to the top. So let's continue to go across the paper. We want to try to make our circles about the same size so they'll fit our pennies. We want to make sure that we close our circles. We don't have open circles. And we don't want to have overlapping circles. So I wasn't counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, hopefully you have your other hand so that you can hold the paper down so it's not moving. Our helper hand should be holding the paper still, and our worker hand should be making our circles. Okay, so we have our 10 circles. We are going to start so that all of our pennies are on the same side. So let's start with heads up. So flip over all your coins so that they're not on the tail, they're on the head. All right, so I'll give you guys a second to do that. And then for this game, you can race against me. Now, I'm a grown-up and I've had a lot of practice. And the more you practice, the better you get, the easier it is. So chances are you will not beat me today, but maybe you can keep practicing and someday you will beat me. All right, so we're going to start picking up our coins. Again, I'm going to work from left to right, and I'm going to use just one hand. You want to use the hand that you write with. If you want to play again, you can always switch and use your other hand. But right now we're going to work on really refining the skills in your hand that you write with. So they're all on heads, so I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to flip it over to tails and I'm going to put it right in that circle. All right, so here we go. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oops. 9. Oops, I guess I have an extra penny. And 10. All right. Oops, this one I didn't do so hot with. All right, how did you do? Did you beat me? All right, so that's one of the games. I'm going to pull them all off again. So the other thing that you can try to do, and this I don't care if it's heads or tails, we're going to try to stack our pennies and see if you can make a tower of pennies. There's a lot of things you can do with pennies. You can cut slits into a cereal box and make it into like a penny slot activity. You can do this penny flipping game. You can do a penny stack game. And then the other thing I like to do is the penny tug of war, which hopefully some of you kids remember. So I'm going to hold one side of the coin with my pointer and my thumb. And the other person would hold the other penny. And then we're both going to pull and play tug of war and see who gets it. That's another hand strengthening activity. All right, so this is just another activity that you can do. And I like to sort of have some competitions sometimes to make it a little more fun. So if you want to challenge your brother or your sister or your mother or your father or your grandparents, whoever it is that you're living with, why don't you do that? and let me know how it goes. All right, thanks. Have a great day.